retired the other morning. I was just like, you serious? I mean, that was probably the bright, shining star of the commentating team, which is pretty much like saying there's one clear spot on a turd, but that's not the point. He was one of the better ones to listen to on Raw and SmackDown and whatever else he worked on, NXT, all that. But now he's retiring. I'm just like, okay, I didn't realize how stressful commentating could be for you.
Right?
I didn't know how much stress that put on the body. You sitting there talking for 3.5 hours. I mean, whew.
Twiddling a pencil in your fingers.
For real. I mean, he must have injured himself doing that. That must be the problem. All right. We come to the main event of the show. Clash of the Champions card. And we'll go through this and talk about this. And just kind of, go through it real quick, talk about it, because I'm going to have to get going myself here soon. But,
we got NXT TakeOver tonight, then Clash tomorrow. What, NXT TakeOvers?
NXT at all? I mean, just
NXT's badass, bro.
Nothing compared to AEW. Nothing.
What happened to being about your boy Velveteen Dream?
I like Velveteen. He needs to be smart and move to AEW. So does Johnny Gargano. Actually, the rest of the
Picking, at the end of tonight, all of Undisputed Era will be holding gold.
We'll see. I might actually have to try and watch that. I don't know. We'll see if I have time. First matchup on the card is Drew Gulak versus Humberto Carrillo versus Lance Dorado. Lance Dorado, is that his name?
Yeah. 205 Live, you guys.
So it's the Cruiserweight Championship match. Drew Gulak, Humberto Carrillo, Lance Dorado. And it's for the Cruiserweight Championship. I don't really have a dog in the fight here. I guess I'm going to pull for Drew Gulak because he's the champion. How about you? Who are you pulling for?
I have no idea who any of these freaking clowns are, so I'll go with the champ too.
Okay.
And it's going to be a pre-show, so I'm going to watch it anyway. So.
Yeah. Next up, Women's Tag Team Championship, Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross versus Fire and Desire. I'm going to pull for Fire and Desire.
Mandy fucking Rose.
Uh-huh.
I said Mandy Rose.
Sir, you need to get your hand out of your pants. We're trying to do a podcast right now. I think it's going to be interesting. I don't really know anything about Fire and Desire, but I like the name, so that's got to be cool, right? So Fire and Desire wins it. They're going to take the title home with them. Fuck
It's Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville, bro.
I don't know.
Two Fire and Desires.
Sonya Deville. Oh yeah, I've heard of her. Yeah, she's like an MX fighter or something.
Yeah, it should be good. But I don't think they're going to take the titles off Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross quite yet.
Have to wait and see. SmackDown Tag Team Championship on the line. The New Day versus the Revival. Oh man, it gotta be the
New Day.
Because
New Day.
Day sucks. New Day sucks. Let me hear it now. New Day sucks.
Hey, I still have I have the audio of you saying different.
I have no audio of me saying anything.
Okay. I do believe who was it that you swore they're going to beat?
Replace you with Michael Cole.
But yeah, I think New Day will hold on to the titles.
Revival's taking it home. I mean, well, you know what?
Because you know why?
So I guess you're right.
Fuck the Revival.
So
I heard they haven't re-signed their contracts yet either.
New Day?
The Revival.
I still see them going to AEW. Let's wait and see. Next up be the Raw Tag Team Championship. Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman. I call them Braun Rollins versus Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode, who we're going to call Rudolph.
Yep.
And this is for the Raw Tag Team Championship. Pretty sure that Ziggler and Roode are going to take this. Just because they got to free up Rollins to be able to defend that Universal Championship against Braun. I mean, it's a cool little niche thing to do, give the world champion the tag team championship as well, and have it be a tag team championship with his opponent, who's the guy who wants the title. So it changes.
I say, sorry, go ahead.
It changes the dynamic, and eventually though you got to pull it off of them. So I'm thinking they're probably going to give it to Ziggler and Roode.
I say Seth and Braun retain, but then lose it the next night on Raw due to the fallout of their Universal title match.
Maybe. Very much could be that too. So, I mean, possibly. That sounds like a more logical point too. It might do that. Next up is the United States Champion AJ Styles defends his title against Cedric Alexander. I don't know who he is, so I'm just going to pull for AJ.
Cedric Alexander is pretty good, man. He's had some good matches in the King of the Ring tournament. But I see AJ still retaining the titles. He's going to have the OC out there with him, and they've been punking Cedric the last couple weeks. So I see AJ keeping that title.
Unless Stone Cold comes out there and stuns AJ again.
That was Stone Cold still got a beautiful stunner.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. That stunner was a
You couldn't tell them knees were all broken up inside because he got right back up like he was stunning Vince for the first time.
Next up is the matchup for the Intercontinental Championship: Shinsuke Nakamura versus The Miz. I'm pulling for Shinsuke because The Miz is a twerp. So, yeah, Shinsuke Nakamura, King of Strong Style.
King of being freaking not properly used in WWE is going to lose to The Miz.
Let's hope
because
he goes back to New Japan or AEW even. He's in
he needs to be anywhere, but
I know I've heard a lot of stuff and I've talked about it. There's got to be some resentment towards WWE. I mean, he lives in the States now. One of his biggest reasons for not going back to New Japan is because he moved his family here. Okay? So you can stay here, working All Elite Wrestling, man. Can you see Kenny versus Shinsuke, AEW World Heavyweight Champion, or better yet, Kenny versus Shinsuke for the AEW Intercontinental Championship? Like, that'd be fucking awesome.
There's some really good, he'd have some really good competition, and I feel like they would use him properly.
Yeah, they would.
Up until whenever he picked up the Intercontinental title, which was like, he took it off Finn, a couple months ago. And it was like an absolute shock because up until then, like, they weren't using him hardly at all. There was talks of him being on the beach fishing and stuff during SmackDown live tapings and all that. And then all of a sudden they dropped the title on him. And he has Sami Zayn as his mouthpiece. I think Sami's going to be the one to cost them the match. And this would be like the Miz's 10th Intercontinental title run. So I think Miz will pick it up.
Championships as Ric Flair has had wives.
Nice.
Oh shit! We didn't talk about that.
Oh, we can still talk about it in a minute.
Yeah, we'll finish the card, then we'll talk about that before we go. I missed that piece of news. Anyways.
Oh.
Next matchup is Roman Reigns and Eric Rowan. Do we really have to even talk about this? It's a no DQ match. It's probably going to be Eric Rowan who wins, thanks to help from Bryan. I mean, it just makes sense.
Oh, I don't know. Daniel Bryan, he choke slammed him to a table last week on SmackDown. So there's some dissension there between those two. But I think that, yet again, whether they have him as a mid-carder or not, they're not giving him the title, which is fucking great. I'm happy WWE's doing that. But in the end, we still know who's going to walk away with the win from this match. Freaking their buddy, freaking the big dog, Roman.
The big dog, the graveyard dog.
Yeah.
Next up is SmackDown Women's Championship on the line in the era of heel Bayley versus Charlotte Flair. I'm going with Bayley. I think Bayley's going to win it.
I think Bayley's got something to prove, yeah. I think she's going to...
I don't see her losing it this hot. You know what I'm saying? She's on fire right now. So I don't see her losing against Charlotte Flair. I just don't see it.
I mean, I could see him giving it to Charlotte because it's freaking Charlotte. I don't think she's...
I could see Bayley getting herself disqualified to keep a championship.
Yeah, especially since she's heel, so, that's definitely a possibility. And I don't think Charlotte's held the title at all this year. Well, since WrestleMania.
Yeah, since WrestleMania.
So.
Next up is the Raw Women's Championship. Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks. This is going to be just an all-out brawl, and I think Becky's going to keep
Becky Lynch.
Didn't your butts touch once?
No, mine and Bailey's butts touched once.
Oh.
See? I'm the reason she turned heel. It just took a couple years, but
Oh, my God. Of course, that's what it is. It's got nothing to do with story development or character arc. It has all to do with her touching butts with you.
Yep. I planted the butt seed. I was like, you will turn heel one day.
What do you think about Becky Lynch and Sasha?
Man, like you said, man, it's going to be an all-out brawl. I felt like there should have been like a no DQ stipulation or something on this match. They could even made it a submission match. The bank statement versus the disarmer. That would have been really good, but they don't pay us to think for them. But I think at the end of old Becky Lynch is going to walk away with the belt still.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't see Sasha Banks taking it. Next up is the WWE Championship. Kofi Kingston defending Randy Orton.
I think you said it right there too.
Yeah, I think that Kofi's going to keep it. I don't see them giving it to Randy again anytime soon. If he does, I'll be surprised. And it may not be a bad thing if he does, but I just don't see it happening. Because, Kofi Kingston, worst champion ever. He makes... Oh, what was that guy's? I can't remember his name. He's just so not relevant. What's his name? He was a SmackDown World Champion forever.
Who, JBL?
No, not JBL. He was recent. He was an Indian guy.
Jinder Mahal?
Yes. He makes Jinder Mahal look relevant.
Bro, Kofi Kingston deserved the title. He is not worse than Jinder Mahal. You are freaking...
Goldust deserves the World Heavyweight Champion.
You need to quit smoking them bath salts. I know it's like a Floridian pastime, but stop it. Just stop it.
Excuse me, big Idahoan kid, but we don't eat potatoes out here. We talk about wrestling, and Kofi Kingston...
Bite into oranges whole. We know. Smoke bath salts.
I'm pretty sure Kofi will keep it.
I think Orton's going to shock everybody and pull out a win.
You just said that you thought that Kofi would keep it.
No, I said, because you said defeated.
I said Kofi defeated Randy Orton. You're like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what that is right there.
Oh, I thought you said, my bad, I misheard you. I think Orton's going to steal it.
I say Kofi goes heel and beats Randy Orton with a steel chair.
He already did a couple weeks ago. He freaking